Explain how an endoscope works and describe two uses for it. An endoscope is a medical instrument that is used to look inside the body directly through the natural openings in the body, for example, down the mouth, or through a small incision made called keyhole surgery. And so it's a minimally invasive procedure, and it's much better than slicing open the body to try and see what the problem is. And the procedure is called an endoscopy. Now, an endoscope has bundles of optical fibers, and here's one optical fiber, which is made from a core of glass, very, very thin core of glass, surrounded by a cladding. And light is sent from a light source at one end and reflects off the inner surface through total internal reflection, because the angle of incidence is much larger than the critical angle for that material, and that will always be the case as this light reflects off the inner surface, even if the tube is bent, as you can see here. Here's an end of an endoscope, which is used to examine an area of a patient's body. You can see the light sources here, and each one of these would be a bundle of optical fibers, and the light source is sending light along those bundles to illuminate the area under investigation. And here we have a lens, another lens here, which collects the light to form an image, and that sends the image via another bundle of optical fibers back to a video camera or a viewing piece, an eye lens. Okay, here's a slightly smaller endoscope here. To give you an idea of the scale, that's the type of diameter of the tube. Okay, let's just write a few things to answer this flashcard to explain how it works and two uses. So, first of all, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so let's do a very simple picture here. Okay, we're going to have a light source, and that light source is going to shine a light down this bundle of optical fibers, which is onto the area under investigation. And here we have a lens which will have another bundle of optical fibers, and that will be sent back to a camera, or viewpoint or viewing lens. Okay, so the light is, let's have yellow, reflected into the lens. Okay, and inside each of these bundles, typically got about 10,000 optical fibers. And that's especially true for the image bundle, because we need to form an image, and so there'll be 10,000 pixels making up that image. Okay, so let's write a few words about how this works. So, first of all, endoscopes are used to look inside the body directly through natural openings, through a natural opening or keyhole incision. How does it work? Visible light is guided along bundles of optical fibers. bundles of optical fibers via total internal reflection. Internal reflection. And this to illuminate the area, the organ, or even an artery. Okay, and over here we can say a lens sends the image along another bundle of optical fibers to a camera. Okay, so 2 uses. So firstly, it is used to transmit pictures of organs and arteries. To diagnose, or for diagnosis. For diagnosis of problems. So that's the obvious one. And another good use of endoscopes is that it can use laser light, can be used to cut or destroy tissue, and this can be done very precisely. There are many other uses. For example, biopsy. The endoscope can take a little sample of tissue at the place under investigation, and that can be then sent for analysis. Or it might even be used to remove torn tissue from a joint in the knee, for example. This is the kind of image you would see on the video camera during an endoscopy. And this is a digestive tract endoscopy. So the endoscope has been inserted down the mouth, down the esophagus, into the stomach area, and then into the digestive system.